Hello, welcome back to more Mario Kart 9. Did I say 9? Sorry, 10. I meant to say 10. Anyway, as you've noticed, I have more things and things that are completed. That wasn't due to me. One of my relatives came over and she was just really excited that I had Switch 2. She doesn't have one because, well, we all know it's a $500 console. And so I let her borrow it and I played... Sorry, did I say I played with her? Sorry. Okay, I did. I had to. Okay, I had to. I didn't want to. I really wanted to, like, give it to myself at face value, to be blind. I've never saw that much gameplay of this game. But unfortunately, things happen. So either way, it's not like we played it a lot. It was just like one of each cup. So once again, you know, my face value has been reduced. But hey, maybe I get to recognize some details or something that I haven't. Also, the game has been updated recently. I forgot which version this is. But this was to address some controversial stuff that people didn't like with the game. Not all the controversial things, just some of them. Just some of them. So, here's that. Meow. Oh, snowballs! Turning is really hard. Then again, it's probably due to the ride I'm using, to be honest. Well, I blew up somebody. I got a single coin. I got someone, even though that wasn't intentional. That was from the lightning banana. Fuck. Anyway, that was not good. That was not good. That was not good. Oh god. But anyway, yeah, it's been an interesting scenario for me. So far, ice, there's a lot of it. In terms of track design, it's really nice. They even have those ice machines, which is really nice. Oh, ice! Ice, 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 ice. Ice, 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 ice. Sorry, my voice is dying slightly. I had a very dry snack, which was like pumpkin seeds, so it's like could not catch my saliva there. As nice as this thing with acceleration, maybe a touch of speed, but handling is a little bit more than my preferences. I like to drift a lot like a grandma, or so I've been told. I realized I had a bomb and I should have done something about that. I forgot I had a bomb. I don't know why I was not paying attention. I could have tried and threw it or something. I completely forgot. I'm just really trying to let this game soak in, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, yeah, I played every track once with one of my relatives, but I think it's gonna have to take me like a good chunk of time. Oh. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. So another good news, I'm going to be off of general proprietary supplementary assistance, which is a very weird way of saying I'm kind of free to do things for like about a for about a month, so I might end up finishing all this series this week, because I'm usually very busy. Don't have time to do stuff like this. No. As for for those who may or may not be paying attention to these things or not, regardless, I'm going to go ahead and state my Yu-Gi-Oh content will be halting for some time, only until probably the end of the year, because I might be interested in those wonderful new megatins that may or may not be atrocious. Although, to be theoretically honest, I don't think they are going to be atrocious anyway by default, considering the good sets that were expected in this set. They're being reprinted. So, I'm not surprised to know that a lot of cards that were in demand and in value are being reprinted. The thing that surprised me the most is that Konami decided to reprint the Bistles again, which, I mean, I kind of understand it, because in terms of economic hurt, they're still fairly expensive, because, well, they're in the Megatin, but that's the funny part. Everyone's all like, oh, great, you know, Konami finally reprinted the Bistles again because they're stupidly expensive. But I'm like, at the same time, my brain's like, wasn't it because they were in a Megatin with a high big-ass set of a high set count, and yet everyone's all like, yay, they're doing it? And I'm like, how are they doing it? They're reprinting it again in a tin, which is a high number set. So it's like, how does this actually make a difference? But my assumption is that people are not going to be angry anyway, because now the prints in this tins are going to be good, because obviously all the next sets that are based on these reprint tins are very good sets. So I guess the automatic assumption is that it's no longer a bad and then the tins are actually good, question mark. So I don't understand that logic, but that's what I've been garnering from the supposed comments. I don't see how that makes sense in retrospect, because it's like, how? how on God's earth? They're in a giant ass Megatin set filled with who knows 300 plus some cards, and everyone's all like, oh, thank goodness Bristles have been reprinted, but forgetting the fact that the reason why they were expensive was because, yeah, sure, printing, but they were still printed in a hard to get set. So why is everyone glorifying Konami for this when they're not a part of a easy reprint set? You know what's actually surprising to me? I don't think we've gotten an actual reprint set yet in quite some time. There was Ghosts in the past. There's Magnificent Mavens. I know that for sure. I think Magnificent Mavens did really good, I feel, based on, again, just the general vibes of what I was getting my information from. Don't know if that's true, of course. I'm sure it's always subjective. I'm sure some people out there are like, no, it's a terrible set. But, you know, we haven't gotten an official reprint set in a while, and I'm wondering, like, is Konami just going to be done with reprint sets? I assume they are. And then, of course, considering that, looking at the U.S. economy at the moment and everything... Oh, I wanted to get that food. Ah! I deserve that for missing the food. I think I lost my train of thought when I immediately went to, oh, look, food. I missed it. But yeah. Okay, I thought that would give me a boost. It does not. But, yeah, it's just kind of interesting that we haven't gotten a reprint set in a while. And, it's kind of weird, because usually we do get one, but instead we haven't gotten any more legendary duelists yet. I mean, I haven't been keeping it in check with the OCG product stuff, but usually that's just because these are new structure decks and stuff. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the OCG market, I'm sorry in advance, but yeah, we haven't really gotten any official reprint sets. Also, I could have shot that a little bit better. But I can only keep attention to one thing at a time. My brain is a single brain cell. You'll have to apologize. Sorry, I have to apologize. So there's that. But yeah, and also the things I'm looking forward to at the moment is the new Dogmatica support. I've been testing it in yugioh Pro. It's been phenomenal. And we're getting the reveal of Dogmatica Chaplain. Just for reference, the recording of this was like on August the 5th. Yeah, that's how long I haven't been recording this. I should have finished this a long time ago, but I haven't. And it's going to be revealed in August the 8th. It could be sooner. I'm not sure if it was accounting for the Japan times. But I'm wondering what it could be. I don't know if it's something that summons another Dogmatica from the deck or the hand or deck. That would be somewhat interesting. I don't know what else Dogmatica needs, because I knew that the new Dogmatica... Oh, fuck. I knew that was coming from me. Oh, wait. I still managed to do a trick. Nice. Does this even work in the water? No, it does not. It only works on the floor. Interesting. But yet bananas get to float because they're like a plant. Oh, I hit someone. Nice. So, I don't know what else Dogmatica needs. Also, I'm still thinking we're going to get another Dogmatica monster aside from just Chaplain. And that is probably the White Relic of Dogmatica. I don't know if she had an official name, but I'm hoping that she gets one. Because I feel like we've been getting a lot of level 8 Dogmatica monsters, and I feel like we need more level 4s. I'm wondering if White Relic is finally going to get a print for like level 4, and I don't even know what her effect is or what it could be. I don't know if it's going to be a in-house in-hand protection, like a hand trap for Dogmatica. Appropriate for what I'm doing right now. I'm quacking away. Jellyfish. Ah! But yeah, I just feel like Dogmatica just need more level 4 monsters. Her being probably necessary. Like, the only level 4 Dogmatica monster you definitely want to run is basically, obviously, Ecclesia. But, like, Aiden is a maybe, and that's mostly because of him floating into another card from the deck. But I just feel like we need another one that can just special summon itself from the hand. But I don't know what the effect would be, because it's like, I feel like Dogmatica isn't too terrible. Unless, I mean, White Relic, I don't know if she had a name, but I know I saw the art. She had a White Relic version, but she also had a normal version. We don't have her yet. She's the one who appears in Dogmatica Genesis. I don't know if she has an official name. And my only guess is that she could like summon herself from the hand if you already control Dogmatica monster or something. Probably going to have to activate from the hand. Doubt it's going to be inherent. But there's that. So yeah, I feel like she's going to be also one of the cards that are going to be revealed in the new Albaz thing coming out later in the OCG. I have been paying attention to that, but there has been some things I haven't been paying attention to overall. But me rambling about one of my interesting deck. The reason why I like Dogmatica is because it's an interesting take on anti-extra deck. Similar to what Shadal's were doing, but Shadal's were a lot different. They were more like kind of like stunish to an extension. Doesn't allow your opponent to do things. But not really, because it mostly just like progressed from things that having the extra deck, not necessarily punishing your opponent for having one. But in a sense, I guess summoning one. Anyway, as much as I would like to continue talking about... Oh my god, look at it. Cataquack. little lips. Being all bulbousy and flabby. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with this guy. Dread Sled. Appropriate. Standard bike. I'll just go back with standard pipes. Okay, I guess the next one will be the shell cap, and obviously since I'm doing this in one setting, y'all know I'm gonna probably continue with this. See you later.